Hello everybody, welcome back. This week's tribute pack is based on the Every Girl. Let's dive in and let's show you what this template pack is all about. So who's this template best suited for? As always, brand colors can change the total vibe of any of our templates, but this one right off the bat definitely seems like it would be really good for people who are in the fashion and beauty industry, specifically as bloggers or influencers, people who have any kind of retail store that want to feature their products. It's also really good if you're looking for some inspirational content to add to your social feed. So let's dive in and let me show you how to customize this template to suit your needs. I always love showing you guys the Instagram feed that we've drawn inspiration from. I think it's really good for you to check out as well and get some good ideas for how audiences are responding to different types of content. So one of the things that I love about their feed is it's very pretty, it's a little whimsical, and they're using a lot of their posts to share more information about their blog posts. So you'll see that they'll just put the heading of their blogs and then they'll tell you to check out the link in bio. So this is a really good system that you could use as well if you happen to have a blog. You can also obviously adapt these templates to suit if you're trying to promote a certain product or whatever. This one is definitely going to a blog post, but this one could be really good for you to say something about your product instead. So again, it's a little bit whimsical, their design. So that's why I say it feels like a very inspirational type feed. So if that is the type of content that you're looking for, this template pack is really going to work well for you. I'm always going to remind you at the beginning of every single one of these videos, the first thing you want to do is change things to suit your brand color. So that way, no matter what template you're using, you have a very cohesive look to your entire feed. So again, it's easier if you set up your brand colors in Canva and then you can quickly make adjustments as needed. So first on the template list, we've got this one here. This one's going to be really good for sharing product information or giving more about your business. So to get images like this, let's say you are selling hats. You can grab an image of a hat. Obviously, you would want to use a picture of your actual product. I'm looking for a good one because we're going to do the same process as usual where we, actually that's a video. Let's use this picture. So we've got this picture here. So let's say we just want to feature this little fedora here and we're going to remove the background, right? So once the background's removed, then you can do whatever you want with the photo and adjust it to where you want. So this would be a good one if you wanted to show your product on a model and then just show the product by itself. Announcing a sale or some kind of upcoming promotion that you want to do, this template would work really well for that. You've also got some great templates if you want to do any quotes, any facts about your store or your service. This one here I really like because you could actually adjust all of these to show maybe products that you have in a very similar niche. Let's say you sell skincare products, you could my morning skincare routine, and then you could actually show the different steps, replace all these images and show the different steps, and then you could put a little snippet underneath sharing the features, benefits of each product. You could also adjust this to be less items, maybe do only 3 and you could delete the bottom row. So there's a lot of ways that you can adjust these templates to suit your actual service, products, whatever it is that you offer. So moving into the next set of templates, I really like this one. This one would be really good for sharing some free advice or maybe some inspirational content, like 2 things you could do every day to wake up easier, something along those lines. You could, if you are a blogger or you have shared some kind of article somewhere, you could actually take a small snippet from that article, tease them a little bit, and then in the caption, make sure that you put a call to action to show them where to access the rest of the information. So again, some kind of little teaser. Again, you always want to make sure that you are adjusting all the colors. Some of these have like multiple options, right? So you can quickly change those, change your fonts around, make sure everything is super brand cohesive. These ones would be really good if you wanted to pull from the Every Girl. You could, again, if you have a blog or you're sharing some kind of article, just put the headline in here instead. Or share some kind of fact, something like that, announce an upcoming promo, maybe an event that you're hosting. This particular one is going to be very similar to that last one where I said you could share a little bit of advice, a little bit of inspirational content, something to get people's, get their minds moving. If you want to adjust the background on this one, just simply look up the backgrounds here and then you can find different textures that you can replace. And then that way you can make sure that it's easily suited to your brand. So whenever you see that we've used a textured background in any of our templates, you can easily swap it out. And Canva is great because it has a ton of different options that you can add so that you can make sure that everything looks really cohesive with the rest of your social feeds. I really love this template pack because it does have that little air of, you know, whimsical to it. It is great for adding a little bit of inspirational content. You can combine this with some of our other templates if you wanted to add some more inspirational quote type content. People really love quotes and stuff like that they find relatable. It's a really good way to get them to share or tag a friend in the post. So you could use this template definitely as is. I love this image. There's something really calming about it. And then you can add, you know, your own quote or something like that here. If you wanted to, let's say this image doesn't quite go with your whole vibe. Let's say you'd rather a beach or vacation scene instead. You can add something like this, and then you can easily adjust the text just to better suit wherever it lands on the image, right? So this one you may want to follow the beach sand, and you can line it up with the line of the beach there where the waves crash in, something along those lines. So this one's really easily customizable. Or you can make your life super easy and use it as is because it is a really nice template just by itself. All right, my friend, we have reached the end of another template pack. So again, this one is going to be really good for you to sprinkle in some inspirational, some quote content, some relatable content that's going to motivate people to get those tags going to their friends, make your content more shareable. So get in there, start playing around with this template. But before you go, if you haven't already, make sure that you have signed up for text alerts. This is going to make sure that you know exactly when content drops. And more importantly, it's going to make sure that you know when surprise content drops. That stuff is only available for 48 hours. And you want to make sure that you get it and you download it before it disappears. So get signed up for those text alerts, and I will see you guys in the next video.